Good day everyone, I am Lindsay Aki from the SBA 3B. So, let's discuss about the chapter 2 about the changing business environment. So, my topic is all about the role of the manager. So, according to the context of for strategic HR, the role of manager is becoming increasingly complex due to the variety of forms of contract by which employees and contractors are employed. Managing a departmental team of full-time workers is becoming a thing of a fast as managers are increasingly required to act as organizational glue between workers of all kinds. And the nature of the individuals being managed is changing too. Highly skilled knowledge workers generally do not take kindly to being managed and very critical of manage, their needs are not met. So, ano nga ba talaga ang role ng manager? So, sila yung nagpapaliwanag kung saan sila mas magpo-focus and sila din yung nagbibigay ng tamang direksyon sa lahat ng mga proyekto na ipapaliwanag nila sa mga empleyado nila. So, technically, sila yung taang responsable sa paggawa ng mga desisyon, maliit man o malaki, and dapat tiyakin ng mga manager ang proyekto na makontrol lahat ng mga peligro at mabawasan lahat ng mga kawalan ng katiyakan. Siyempre, sa bawat desisyon ng gagawin mo ay dapat direkta may kinabang ka sa iyong proyekto. So, next is changing working lives. Under the changing working lives is team working. Working in team appears to be a major source of satisfaction and skills development for the major of the respondents. True, it is recognized by many that multiple skills are required to work effectively in today's team. So this is the process of encouraging members of a group to work well together. So for example, you have formed a team and you need to work together to be presented immediately and show with your subordinates with or within your company. So next is demanding work environments. Work environments are becoming ever more demanding. 18% of respondents have experienced harassment to varying degrees with the key forms reported including the long hours culture between their organization being excluded or sidelined and direct bullying. So, paano ka mag-a-adjust sa ganitong situation? First of all, don't quit and focus to your goal. Oo, nakaka-stress minsan ng work, pero kailangan mo lang doon ay sipag at tiyaga. And also, don't try to change the environment as most people are doing. So, technically, you can do nothing about it. So, instead of struggling with the environment, be wiser to accept it and change some way how you used to do things at work. In the other words, focus on work and do your responsibilities and establish goals. So that's how people achieve career success after all. Next is organizational politics. Another key feature of organizational life appears to be the increasingly political work environment facing many employees. Cross-boundary working also appears to be on the increase. However, the majority of respondents commented on the negative feature of working in a political environment, including the adverse effects on job satisfaction. So the purpose of the organizational politics, they engage in business behavioral typically seen in government organization such as bargaining, negotiating, alliance building, and resolving conflicting interest. Next is use of communication technology. People reported that they now spend considerable periods in front of screen working online using email rather than talking with people even if they are in the next office. People suggested that they found face-to-face communication the most effective means of communicating, but that voice and email were now favored forms used at work. So, bago pa pumasok ang new technology here in the Philippines, ay nauso na yung online communication. Based on my research, ang internet ay bunga ng APRANET, isang decentralized communication network na ginamit ng militar ng Estados Unidos noong panahon ng Cold War. And doon na nag-start na ang social media through computer and internet connection. And nag-start na din sumikat yung Friendster, Facebook, and Twitter, and so on. Next is career issues. Next is career issues. Given the shifts in organizational forms and structures in recent years, careers now take a number of forms through the dominant form of career development expected by employees still appears to involve conventional vertical progression up a hierarchy. So many staff have found their career has reached a plateau earlier than they expected. Instead of promoted, they have to accept lateral moves in a culture that regards sideways moves as a negative. In situations where jobs are in short supply, lack of career development opportunities might seem to be a small price to pay for ongoing employment. So, yun, marami talaga sa atin na may issue sa work. Merong iba dahil sa siniraan, hindi na pinagpatuloy in business or work nila. But if you have a determination to push or pursue your goal or dream, after all, you are a successful someday. Next is work-life balance. In Rapid Park's Management Agenda Survey, 83% of respondents work consistently longer than their contracted week. Increasingly stressful work environments and lightening of the working week are taking their toll upon the work-life balance of many employees. So why is so important the work-life balance? Because it is the sense that you are able to meet your obligation at work and also at your home while having time to enjoy your hobbies and interests in your personal time. And also it helps reduce stress and helps prevent burnout in the workplace. Next is what can HR do about balance? HR has a significant role to play in ensuring that their organization are enabling employees to have some form of balance. In America, stressed out employees of Boston City Council have an automated phone system which screen calls for depressions. So, we have actual lifestyle about work-life balance. First is balance day, a free day once a year when new employees can call in well. This is an additional to normal time off. Second is as well as a usual array of benefits, extras include a casual dress code and alternative transport options such as preferred parking for airports. Third is its customized work environment program offers options such as job sharing, a compressed work week, and telecommunicating. And fourth is it offers a plan that allows employees to enjoy group buying power for mortgage loan discounts. And fifth is emergency child care. Next is flexible working. Flexible working is on the increase. Many employees still work traditional hours with a commute at either end of the day. Currently, 29% of UK employees work part-time or in some other form of flexible working pattern. Part-time and shift working is, of course, well established in the manufacturing, retail, and leisure industries. People working part-time can arrange their schedule in a variety of ways. So, dun sa UK, 29% ang nagtatrabaho ng part-time. So, kung flexible ka magtrabaho, pwede mo pasukan yung isang trabaho na full-time and also part-time. For example, online job ka and habang nag-online job ka, nagbi-business seller ka din. And that's why we call flexible working. Next is realizing the benefits of flexible working. Some pointers about how HR can realize some of the benefits of flexible working for their organization can be found in research on flexible working in small firms by the CIPD for the British Chambers of Commerce noong 2007. So under the realizing the benefits of flexible working are understand your business. Flexible working arrangements that work well for another business won't necessarily work in yours. Some job can be done from home, while in others being there all the time is essential. Next is communicate effectively. Making your people aware of the opportunities for flexible working can be built into induction programs and reinforced by training. Next is define roles and responsibilities. It is important that managers and individuals understand their responsibilities for making flexibility work. It's about give take not just individuals getting what they want. Next is try it out. You don't have to do it all at once. If there are concerns about whether flexible working is feasible, it can be helpful to have a trial period of the proposed working arrangement. Next is make flexible working acceptable. You may have comprehensive written policies, but bringing this to life can be challenging. If you and your managers are not seen to walk the talk, flexible working won't be taken seriously. Next is measure and evaluate. If you can't measure it, you can't manage it, and be open to ideas for improvement. Large organizations are not always good at evaluating the effectiveness of their flexible working practices. Next is looking to the future. Aligning HR and business strategies involves taking into account key present and future trends, building specific goals with stakeholders, and working towards these. Leadership and management capacity will be of great importance in establishing environments where innovation can flourish. Transformational leadership as exercise senior management will be a key ingredient in engaging employees, harnessing employees' initiative, and achieving innovative solutions to business problems. HR is the key role to play in actively monitoring the practice of leadership, improving the quality of current and future leaders, and enabling the development of distributed leadership. So basically, HR has a key role to play in ensuring that an ethical approach underpins business practices, leadership behaviors, and also decision making. Lastly is conclusion. Organizational change, ironically here to stay, rather than being the exception, is in the norm. In this context, the strategic HRM contribution is essential. Manager will need help in managing complex change and making both the formal and informal aspects of organization adapt effectively to a rapidly shifting environment. HR will need to ensure that they effectively manage the structuring processes and build good employees relations. That's all. Thank you.